What's up, YouTube? And today I will be teaching you the lesson of shutting up when you're ahead, okay? For those who don't know, the X-Men 97 creator, Beau DeMayo, he was fired before season 1 of X-Men 97 dropped, and people was wondering like, yo, like, why did he get fired? What happened? And stuff like that. They didn't give any details. They just said he was let go, he was fired, right? And it was really in the air what happened. So, people was wondering, speculating, asking him about it. He didn't want to speak on it. Well, last night he dropped this post.
Firstly, I'm so grateful to have worked on X-Men 97, collaborating with some amazingly talented folks. Creating this revival was a dream come true, and the support fans have shown is so touching. However, I felt it pressing for me to speak up in the wake of leaving the show. Above is X-Men fanart I posted on Instagram for Gay Pride in June. On June 13th, Marvel sent a letter notifying me that they'd stripped my season 2 credits due to the post. This is the latest in a troubling pattern one suffered through while working on X-Men 97 and Blade. I'll have more to say soon, but must take a step back from social media to find a safer space for me to be out, proud and nerdy. Stay tuned.
And a lot of people was like, oh, that was a weird reason for you to be fired just for dropping art. That doesn't make any sense. So when he dropped this, Twitter went into a frenzy, and then people started pulling up dates to see if anything add up, and it kind of didn't add up. So he said here that he posted this on June the 4th, and then he was notified on the 13th that they would be stripping him from season 2 credits due to the post, right? But it was revealed in March, 2 months before, that he was fired because of other reasons. So it doesn't really add up. Like, why contact him 2 months after he's been fired that he would be moved from credits due to that post? It has to be something else. The first red flag for me was him saying he had to take a step back from social media after dropping his knowledge, knowing that people were going to question him on it and said, hey, this doesn't make any sense. That's when I was like, yo, something's not adding up here, because why would you leave social media after saying this? You know people are going to ask questions and you need to follow up on this stuff. You can't just drop this and just leave, you know what I mean? And then Disney came in immediately, like less than an hour later, dropping articles and statements like, hold on now, hold your horses, all right? That's not what happened. Let's really talk about it. And apparently he was fired after egregious evidence of assaulting coworkers and also being inappropriate. And when I say inappropriate, it's not just, oh, you crack a funny jokes. Apparently, he was sending nude and barely like clothed photos of himself to other coworkers for inspiration. Now, I don't need to tell you this, but that's not normal. Who does this? What is going on? Why? Okay, this is for me speaking just objectively, right? I think that's the right term to use. But if I knew I got fired for some wild reason, and me and the company that fired me agreed to not let it, leak out, why would I come out and say, well, they fired me because of a BS reason, when you know in the back of your mind what you did? Like, either he's delusional or he thought what he did was normal and was like, hey, this isn't that bad. The fact that you fired me for is BS, and try to sugarcoat it with something else. It just doesn't make sense. And the fact that Disney immediately, within like the hour, came out and was like, yo, no, that's not what happened at all. You were a freak. He was a fan. He was a fan. He was a fan. You know what I mean? What Kendrick say? It's crazy. It's wild out here. More and more articles and reporters are coming out with different rumors and speculation from people they talk to from behind the scenes. And they're saying, yeah, so like he was sending like him in superhero poses while nude and for inspiration. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? What is this? What is this? Who said this was a good idea? This man's a freak, okay? Why would you even speak on this? Me personally, let's say I was in his shoes, which thank God I'm not. I would never. But let's say I was in his shoes. I would just not speak on it, because before he said anything, it was more like, oh, he was fired. It was in the air. No one knew what happened. And he could have went on and worked on something else. If no one knew, he could have worked on. So obviously, I'm glad he didn't, because like if this is what he does, then he shouldn't be working anywhere. But that's insane. And the fact that they came out and said egregious evidence, oh man, like I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what's going on, but this is a life lesson to shut up. Shut up. My God, just be normal. What is this? Now, he did respond to the allegations from Disney, from the statement that was posted and stuff like that. And he said the truth will be revealed. Stay tuned. Bro, you can't be mysterious. I'm so sick and tired of people being mysterious and want to be, I'm not going to give all the information yet. Shut up, okay? What are we doing here? I'm not trying to hit at. Stay tuned. You started this. You exposed it, right? Quote unquote. You said Disney is oppressing you and trying to hold you down because you're, part of the LGBTQ or whatever. And that's why you got fired. And then when they come out with a response, you're like, the truth will be revealed soon, shortly. It's like Dr. Disrespect when he was playing checkers. Like, bro, no, you already got exposed, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. Now, I'm not saying in this case that, everything is set in stone. He's a freaky frog and he should be, ban everything because we need more evidence, of course, right? You can't just do, jury by crowd and stuff like that, right? But if they come out and say this and you have no proof otherwise, come on, don't hit us with the mysterious stuff. You need to come up front and honest with a lawyer and be like, hey, I'm suing Disney because of XYZ with proof or something like that. Or then just don't say anything because you knew as a let's be honest here. He knew at some point if he was to speak on this, if there is a contract involved or whatever, that he will get exposed for whatever he did do. Okay, if it was wrong, right? Or if he was lying or whatever. So if he knows he's lying, which by all evidence shown right now, it looked like he is, why not be prepared with something else to counteract what they're going to say? You can't just say, oh, I'm back to being mysterious now, stay tuned. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? Because as of right now, people are running with what Disney said. So I think this is a bad idea all around to just try to be mysterious now. You should have thought about this in the beginning. Like, what? And it's very apparent how Disney doesn't want to get into more details of what happened. They keep doing like this vague statements of sexual misconduct. It took like reporters like asking for sources to figure out what happened. And also it's like he just keeps talking and it's like, bro, stop talking, because whatever they have buried that they don't want to say is clearly horrible because they keep hiding it, even though this man keeps yapping about it. It's like, bro. Another thing that I've been noticing is no one else from the crew or staff or whatever has come out defending him at all. Like, there's no like, it's not like the Snyder Cut type thing where it's like, oh, all his coworkers loved him and they're coming out in droves and like, yo, like, he has a vision and like his vision should be heard. Like, I love working with this guy, this, that, and the third. Everyone else is silent. Like, it's like there's no backup. There's no people like, yeah, he was done wrong. He didn't do anything. That's completely untrue. Because if they really rock with you, someone will come out and say, hey, that's not true. Whatever, that's BS. Drop a vague tweet like, oh, people are lying about, people these days. And you know how people are. And the fact that it's silent all of a sudden, it's like, bro, like, what's going on? But those are my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? And if you want some more content, I did drop a fire video the other day. So just click that. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Try to hit 1,000 subs. And I'm out. Peace.